1 second. Let me filter all. Cool. Alright, good. Head away. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? I hope so. Otherwise, I think my phone's just fucked. Ah, you hear me now. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just chilling in the damn bathtub, freaking drinking a Mountain Dew and having a cigarette. I got up at like 3 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep, so I took some Tylenol, and now I'm taking a scalding hot bath just to freaking, relax. But don't worry, you guys aren't gonna see anything gross or creepy or dirty. I'm not one of those streams. It's 1:20 a.m. there. You gotta go to bed. Wow. Well, the time zones always like throw me off, and it's always weird. I always forget like when people, because you're in British Columbia, right? So yeah, you would be around like 1:20 in the morning. Hey. Ooh. Ever since I shaved the head and did like the freaking weird what do they call that, mohawk thing, all I have to do is like put my hair down and it doesn't even look like I cut my hair. Oh, British Columbia. Give me 1 second, brother. I got to have a cigarette, and there's only one way I can do that without showing people my junk, which is putting you guys down for a second. Hey. I don't know what the hell that is, or what I just did. I think I accidentally did a highlight. My hair is a lot wavier now that I've been putting my hair in braids and shit, trying to have the Ragnar Lothbrok look. No junk, please. Exactly. Nobody wants. It's very well, how would I say it? It's very unimpressive. It would just be upsetting. So there's no, yeah. Also, it's YouTube, so I'm not in Europe, nor just because my father's from Germany doesn't mean I have that, walk around naked like it's nobody's business kind of mentality going on. Uh, you started watching The Last Kingdom again? Hmm. Have you enjoyed it? I've been watching a lot of the Viking shows from History Channel or whatever. They had that Viking show with Ragnar and all them and Floki. That's one of my more favorite versions of like North, let's just say Viking history. They get a few things wrong, but not too much to like actually like bother it, bother me too much because I like historical accuracy. But considering they didn't embellish it too much, I like the Viking show. It's pretty cool. I'd say one of my favorite characters besides Ragnar and Bjorn, it would be either Floki or King Harold. King Harold's one of my favorite, you know. Oh, you watch Constantine? Yeah, it is a great movie, isn't it? I honestly stumbled upon that movie by accident, and then now it's one of my favorites. Keanu Reeves is pretty good actor. It's hard to hate him. We had it was a full moon last night, so I took a video of a full moon and put up a new short. I'm trying to get back into making videos and shorts. I just don't really do that too much anymore. Hello, person who is speaking some Asian language that I am unable to read. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Yep, he's Canadian. Jim Carrey's Canadian. I think Norm Macdonald, I'm pretty sure he was Canadian. A lot of really good actors are Canadian. Like y'all got pretty interesting people coming from Canada. Let's just say the Geneva Convention exists because of you people too. So to the people that think that Canadians can't fight, they are dead wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah, John Candy was Canadian too. I forgot about that. I love John Candy. What was besides Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I think Uncle Buck was my favorite movie from John Candy. The best part about smoking a cigarette in the bathtub is that all you got to do is freaking flick the cherry off into the water, but then you got dirty water. Oh, Great Outdoors. How could I forget that movie? See? Not the brightest. 1 second. Let me. I gotta find a way to prop this bitch up so I can sit here and chat without having to hold the bitch the whole time. But how? This thing is stuck to the wall. Maybe there's a way. Yes, this will be the way. Aha. This will be the way for a minute. Sorry, y'all. I keep my hair bows on my fingertips now because I keep cutting off the circulation in my wrist. I don't know why. I think I need more than Mountain Dew to drink to survive, but I have not learned that lesson yet. 1 second, I'm going to dampen my hair. Holy shit, this water's hot. Y'all are gonna watch me alive. I'm too tall for this damn bathtub. Hey. Shit. Oh, okay. If you have really achy joints or like bad like pain and like your back and stuff like that, if you just take a extremely hot bath, put some baking soda in there or possibly some bleach, it apparently really helps with the decompression and helps with the spine. Aw, somebody was talking some of that nasty shit, trying to see a banana. Ugh, gross. Who goes on to YouTube to see nudity? To be honest, that's just low key a weird thing. Gotta be honest. Hey, you will not see my nudity. You will see uh, my dumbass taking a bath. But no nudity. Unless you think titty meets nudity. Nah, I don't want to get canceled. I ain't gonna do that. There's plenty of other websites if I want to sling my schlong around. Plenty of them. So I found a lot of black walnut, by the way, oak. I found a whole bunch of it, and I don't have to travel too far just to locate it. And people are starting to buy the wood from me. It's like almost like a second job. People are like almost paying me like, what is it, 20, 40 bucks a day. It's like a little side hustle. So far, it's working. I didn't even put any ads out. I'm just like have a big ass pile of wood in my yard, and people are like, "Hey, you want some wood?" Yeah, it's like a little secondary income. I've been, you know, my Mountain Dew and everything that I like to, all my cigarettes and Mountain Dew, they get kind of expensive. So, you know, it's like a way of like paying for those things without having to dip into my freaking money that I got to work for. Sorry, my freaking bath. Apparently, even if I turn off both of the freaking nozzles, it'll keep like dripping. Our water bill is horrible. Like we have constant like dripping water in the tub. My wife took the freaking pet egg, so I can. No wait, never mind. Found it. Pet egg. You can get all the freaking. My feet look like I've been playing freaking hacky sack with lava rocks and shit. Whew. I am ashy. Replace the seals of the tap. Yeah, we need to replace the seals, is what it is. And that's part of the. I'm going to be doing a lot of home renovation soon, and you guys are going to be witnessing that. I'm going to be replacing the floor in this bathroom where it's leaking down below into the floor below. I have to replace all the floor joists, all the 2x4s. I have to replace the words plywood up here, and then I'm just gonna lay down some linoleum, and then I'm gonna get some drywall and just patch it down below and paint it, and it should be good. Shouldn't be too much work. I used to do work like that. Like I used to do construction, vinyl siding, roofing, stuff like that. So I'd rather do it myself than pay somebody else to do it because I'll save myself a shit ton more money. Oh yeah, I got to replace the toilet in here too. I already got a new seal for the toilet, and the toilet downstairs I have to replace as well. So I got a kit. So I got like a couple of seals already. I just gotta get everything finished. Hey Yoda, what's up? Taking a bath, trying to pet egg the freaking calluses off my fucking nasty ass feet. My toenails look like dip-sized Fritos, and my feet look like I've been playing hacky sack with lava rocks. Nah, I'm taking a bath. I'm splish splashing in the bath. She also had mold on her tub surrounding it, so you had to replace that as well. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the worst part about any kind of leaks or whatever is the mold that happens afterward. Also, like wood, when it gets wet, especially if it's not really well treated wood, which sometimes people build their houses with, which is stupid. You have to fucking like replace that wood because it'll just like slowly like rot away and break apart. And one day you're in the bathtub and you fall through the ceiling. Jesus Christ, I have so many calluses. Sorry, y'all. I don't go live that often, but since this is the quietest place in my house right now that isn't pitch black, I'm taking a bath. And white people, by the way, you do get ashy. Lotion is important. You got to exfoliate and you have to wear lotion. If you don't put on lotion, that's why you're itchy every time you get out of the shower. So, you know, PSA to white people, you get ashy too. It's just harder to see. Shit. Public service announcement to Whitey. You also get ashy. You just look really white, so it's hard to tell. Black people, it looks like they leaned up against a chalkboard when they get ashy, you know. So remember, exfoliate and use lotion. Bleh. Honky ashy. Splish splash, I was taking a bath all upon Saturday night. Right. Yeah, dude. I don't know why I got the random idea to take a bath and go live, but my back was hurting like tremendously and I wanted a bath and I was like, you know what? I might as well go live. I haven't talked to my peeps in a while. So, but to anybody that's worried, no, I ain't gonna stand up and show no wiener. Oh yeah. This is how I look after I go down on your mom. That's a bad joke. Joke. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to light a cigarette. Shade. Brr. Bah. No hot dogs on this show, right? Yeah, no, y'all have to go to my MetLife account for that one. JK. Nah, dude, I was just, it's like, well, it's like 1 or 2 for you, Oak. It's like 4 in the morning for me. Yeah, Yoda, how's life going? I forgot to ask. My bad. How's life treating you, my friend? You got to get up at 6:30? Oh, shit. Well, I'm good. I'm glad it's good, but yeah, life could always be a little better. It's just, you know, life comes in waves, you know. There's good times and there's bad times and there's meh. Like, not good, not bad, just in the middle times. I strive for the middle. I don't even want to feel good. Just set me in the middle, you know? That's what I always ask for. Put out the cigarette. Wow. Sometimes life is just meh. Whew. Christ. I hate when the bathtub that was once boiling hot becomes freaking chilly. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna put shampoo upon my hair. Wow. Shampoo time. Shampoo poo. You, dookie. We gotta keep these luscious locks all hydrated, or every time I put it up in a ponytail, it's gonna rip out hair little by little. And when my hair, whenever I cut my freaking hair, like on the sides, it's like Velcro against my scalp. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Boy, sometimes it's convenient. Oh, all right. Y'all might see me drown alive. Maybe. Well, you won't see me drown, but I will. Woo! I didn't drown. Too bad. Oh, yeah. It is good to meet new people. You just got to make sure you don't sacrifice your integrity for some random, hoe bag. There's a lot of hoe bags out there, trust me. 1 second, I'm going to put y'all up here so y'all don't have to look at my naked ass. Ah. And just like that, we're back. What the hell? Whew. I make the bathtubs that I go in, I make them extremely hot for no fucking reason. As far as dating apps are concerned, make sure that like the person that you start dating, before you take them way too seriously, you actually meet them in person. Because I've made a few mistakes in my past on the online dating thing, and I ended up meeting a freaking little psychopath, and it was not good. Well, I take showers. I just take baths when my back's hurting. I already took a shower last night. I just woke up and my back was aching like a motherfucker. So, whoa, shit. I am not taking a shit, by the way. I'm just sitting down. You're right, they do have that great pussy grip strength, but is it worth fucking something with a nice tight vagina that's also going to stab you in the back whenever you're not looking? That's the question you got to worry about. Your pussy doesn't mean shit if you're bleeding out because of it, You can also find a female with, great tightness and Kegel abilities that doesn't want to kill you. That's the chick you're looking for, with a nice cooter strength and a nice heart at the same time. I hope not. Vagina dentata, goodness. Candace Owens be like, whew. I don't know. I'm not racist. Let's just put this one out there. But I've never actually been attracted to people who've... I've never really been attracted to Latino or African or, Indian descent. It's just not my type. My type is big-bootied, pale-skinned, freckled redheads. That's my favorite. And I married one, so she doesn't have red hair. But, Well, that's good that you have that mentality, my friend. Expecting nothing and appreciating everything is the best way to go about most things. Oh yeah, take it as it comes. You might be surprised. You might, because, nothing ever happens on accident. People are either there to stay or they're there to teach you a lesson in life. That's what I truly believe. I truly believe that people are either blessings or lessons to us, and, there's no in between. Whew. I overheated myself. I'm going to have to open a window. Let in some of that cold autumn air. And there's a friggin' skinwalker out here. Well, it's raining outside my window. I don't even know if y'all can see out there. It's dark as fuck, boy. It's creepy out here. I like it out here in Ohio, but it's definitely got some creeper vibes going on, She's very pretty, but it seems very political left, but it's only fair to give her a chance. Well, I mean, everybody can have different political views and stuff like that and still get along. Me and my wife don't see eye to eye. I lean right a little more than I do left, and my wife leans left more than she does right. And we've been together for 16 years, so, never let politics get in between your love life, See how it goes. Hey, good night, Oak. It's been nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. I definitely had a weird live tonight, going all freaking in a bath, but, I didn't show no wiener or nothing, and was able to talk to my peeps. I wasn't able to get any more sleep, but you get some sleep. You need it. You got to get to work. So you have a good night, my friend. Yeah, because, politics are politics, and people are going to, disagree, from time to time, but that shouldn't be a deal breaker, especially in a romantic relationship, because, literally in the act of like intercourse, you're freaking doing two different positions, and if she leans more left, that means she's softer, and if you lean more right, then you're more practical and hardcore, and those two things together sometimes match up very well. She could be a submissive and you could be a dominant. Usually dominant females are for beta males, and I don't take you as a beta male, so it's probably best that she's a little more soft and temperament, I guess. You're welcome. It wouldn't have been good for my bottom line on YouTube, and also it wouldn't have been good for my ego because people would make fun of me. But you have a good night, Yoda. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, time will only tell. Mm. I swear to God, I heard something outside that sounded nor human nor animal. It sounded like it was yelling for help, and I'm pretty sure it's a bobcat. It was like, ow, ow. It sounded like it was screaming almost, but. Oh yeah, I've heard Adolf's speech translated to English, and honestly, it doesn't sound as evil as people make it out to be. I'm not saying he wasn't evil or didn't do anything like wicked, but definitely I could see how the people were swayed by his words, because he was a very intelligent and very strategic individual, and that's how, for what Germany was at the time, he seemed like their saving grace, and that's why they fell head over heels for the guy. And that's why, history is what it is. Oh yeah, it does take a lot to get yourself back out there again, because especially if you've been hurt, emotionally or physically, it's hard to trust people, especially after, having any kind of rocky relationship in the past. Welcome, Marty McFly. I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm staring out my window right now. I just got done taking a freaking bath and I'm staring out my dark second story window. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's something out there and I don't know what it is, but it's making noise. And I'm pretty sure it's either a bobcat or a crackhead. Can't tell, but sounds like they're yelling for help. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It's definitely creepy. I'm not gonna go investigate. I'm wearing a frickin' towel right now. I am not well equipped for going outside and trying not to die. Side quest requested. Right. I am curious though because I hope there's not a carnivore out there trying to eat my chickens because we got chickens in an Uruguay out there. You know, hopeful that they, don't die. I like my chickens. They get me eggs. And I like my tortoise. He's a cool dude. It's a mimic. Dude, honestly, there's so many cryptids in like folklore out there that, I've seen some weird shit in my day and some weird phenomena that I can't explain. And last thing my happy ass is doing is going to investigate. I'm half Middle Eastern. I'm not white enough to be that kind of investigator. I lack the necessary whiteness to go out and investigate. Ohio is Midgard. Well, I've thought that myself. Did you know that the mountains that are in Ireland, Scotland, and Scandinavia, all those mountains, they're the same mountain range that's in Ohio and the Appalachian Mountains? They were once connected before Pangea broke apart, so technically they're the same mountain range. It's kind of interesting, by the way. Nah, fuck that. I am not going out there. I don't care if Thor himself is about to greet me and give me a blessing with Mjolnir. I don't care if it's Loki trying to trick me into some weird bidding of the gods. I don't care if it's Freya trying to let me clap those goddess cheeks. I don't care who it is. I'm outside in the dark. All right now. It is creepy as fuck out there. We are going to go camping soon. The day after tomorrow, or actually tomorrow because it's already tomorrow. We're going to go camping with the kids. It's been a while since we went out and went camping. Oh yeah, Freya is hot. I will clap the fuck out of them cheeks. There's one thing I like. It's pale. I like pale women. Something about pale women entices me. I like being able to tell if they wiped properly. That's one good thing. Also, I don't know. I like pale freckled women. It seems to be a type. I have a type. What about Sif? Sif. Ooh, Sif. From the game God of War Ragnarok? Jesus Christ. I don't care if her hair is fake. And did you know in Norse mythology, Loki actually played a trick on Thor, and he basically made his wife go bald. And one of the gifts that the dwarves gave besides Mjolnir and Odin's spear was a wig, essentially, for Sif, because Sif was made bald because of Loki's shenanigans. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm gonna choke on Mountain Dew. Jesus. Right. Loki is Loki is the god of gaslighting. Absolutely. There's a reason Thor hated his guts. He fucking pissed Thor off all the time. Didn't he actually like disguise himself as a female horse to get like somebody's horse or to basically have a baby with somebody's horse? I'm not sure. Norse mythology is definitely interesting. I tried to die on that Mountain Dew, bro. Oh yeah, it's sick. Yeah, Loki apparently like was willing to transform into a female horse to get himself fucked by somebody else's horse just to fuck with him. It's definitely weird. Yeah, Loki. Loki's got some interesting kinks going on in his fucking head. Norse people in general, they the way they treated like slave people, they were like less than like cattle, and they believed in like poly relationships or whatever. And also, they didn't care if you did gay shit as long as if you were the guy, you were the top. Basically, a guy that was like a bottom was considered female, was considered weak, so on and so forth. So the Norse people were about just as gay as the Greeks, just in a different way. I've always wondered if Thor ever used his hammer in like a sexual way, like with Sif or other people. Sounds painful though. I need to go back to the dentist and get these teeth straightened. Because I got them fixed, but now they're just crooked and all over the place. I look like Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Bleh. Oh yeah, they were. They were straight up fucked up creatures. They would basically, as soon as a young lady had her first blood, they treated them like they were open vessels, apparently, and it was disgusting. Also, apparently, the Greeks, they came up with the term. Well, I wouldn't say they came up with the term, but basically, they would. Their sexual practices involve fucking other dudes to like demasculate them, and as long as they were the top, they were still considered manly and Spartans for sure. So the term "fuck you" basically was a threat. Actually, they were like, "I'm going to fuck you. I'm going to kill. I'm going to kill all your people, and then fuck you, and then yeah." Yeah, people. People in Greek times were very messed up individuals. Pretty much anybody back then. There was a entity that we know as Moloch, but people did a lot of child sacrifice. That was a lot of human sacrifices involving children and everything. And humans are fucking disgusting if you read enough history, and they're still fucking disgusting to this day. Well, our country is ran by people that are trying to cover up something atrocious that happened to children because people that did it are too rich and powerful and they don't want to rock the boat. They would rather let these creatures get away with their terrible crimes than to actually hold people accountable. So humans just suck. Boy. I'm a tired boy. Well, guys, it has been nice talking with you guys. I probably should get my happy ass, up and moving, get the day started since I'm already up. But it has been great talking with you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I work, so I gotta. Well, technically it's today, but yeah, I work today. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my house chores and shit done that I need to get done so that I can, go do my work chores. Go live. I'll probably try to go live. I might actually go live at work. Maybe. I'm not sure because some of my followers are my coworkers and they're a bunch of cucks. Well, I'm definitely gonna try to go live more often and stuff whenever I'm doing random shit. Oh yeah, today, yeah, I'm gonna go live probably in a couple more hours. I just need to let my phone charge. It's dying right now, so. But yeah, I miss seeing you guys too, and I will definitely hop back on here in a few hours. Just let me, dry off my ass cracking balls and get my freaking, chores started, and I'll head back on here. All right, see you guys. Y'all have a good one. Bye.